Picksburgh. We're doing our live working hangout. With me, I have Glenn, the swamp picker, and Craig, land shark picker. And there should be a couple more people jumping in and out as time goes along. I just want to thank everyone who's here joining us today. And this is just our yard sale edition of the Working Hangout. We'll talk about some stuff we picked up today. I know Craig's going to be secretive on a few things just because he has a video coming out later. So, but he'll be here working and hanging out with us. Hey, what's up, Justin? Glad to see you here, man.
Hey, Justin.
Thanks for jumping in. Well, yeah, anybody that jumps in, if you're interested in even hanging out with us, let me know and I can shoot you over a link.
On Saturdays, it's free, right? They don't even have to pay, right?
No, it's free on Saturdays. Hey, what's up, Lonnie? Thanks for jumping in, man. Just talking about some stuff we picked up today. We're gonna do some work, list some stuff on eBay. Justin says he's a young picker. That's good, man. You get anything good today? You go yard selling?
Hey, Lonnie.
I got a ton of trading cards today and a ton of beer memorabilia. I got this guy's entire collection of trading cards. The only bad part is they're like 80s and 90s, but I have a couple sets that are like unopened. There was a lot of like star players that I saw that he had cards of, but he had like 4 big binders, a couple big cases with like the different rows of cards. And, just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. He even gave me some like unopened packs of stuff. So I gave him $50 and literally it was enough to fill an entire like row of the shelving behind me. So I'm sure I'll be able to, make a good bit. I don't want to say a good bit, but I'll definitely be able to get my money back and then some. I'm thinking I'll come close to my money back just on the sets. Hey, what's up, Ryan? What's up, Pam?
If you need any help with any of that stuff, I've got tons of experience in that area.
I figured as much. That's why I sent you guys that message. Ryan said sales were slow up his way today. We actually had 2 community sales that me and my wife went to today, but we got a little bit of a slow start today just because we slept in a little bit. So we left the house around 10 o'clock, so we didn't get started until 10 o'clock. We went till about 1. But we went to 2 different community sales. And I missed out on a good bit of video games. The one place we started at, they were supposed to have a Wii U bundle, which I was hoping to get because the Wii U still sells for decent money.
Oh, yeah.
I completely missed out on it. I got like a lower tier 3DS game for like $2. But I still did okay. Like I got a bunch of Loot Crate t-shirts today. Like everywhere I went, I found like Loot Crate shirts.
That's cool.
Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
I stopped at a sale earlier, and talking about video games, I saw the one item that you see at a lot of thrift stores and a lot of yard sales, the dang Wii Fit board.
Hey, Paul, I want to say congratulations on the wedding, man, and thanks for jumping in. I don't know if you're there now or what time the wedding starts. That's the reason I haven't sent you a invite to be on the panel today. What's up, Pat D's? Tiffany, I sent you a link. I said Pat D's one, and sure, I sent a bunch of links out, so it looks like he's in here that I was just ignoring. That's Pat. There he is. Sorry, Pat.
It's all right. I was in the green room getting my makeup on.
Well, you look beautiful, man. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, man?
What's up, Pat?
I want to ask Lonnie a
What's
real
up?
quick. Did Lonnie see all the hats this morning on Sheffield Avenue? I wonder if you saw them all. There was about 100 of them there, but 100 yesterday. Did you buy any of them?
He said, yeah. I think he saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of picked through them all, the good ones. But I got them for 14 cents a piece. So, I got like 26 of them plus some other stuff, but all plain camouflage hats I bought, and I'm just going to group them together.
You said 14 cents a piece?
Yeah. He had them like 25 cents a piece, and if I would have had room, I would have bought them maybe and made them an offer where I would have got them maybe for 10 cents a piece. But like I said, I got like 26 plus some other items. I gave him a $5 bill. And like I said, I kind of picked and choose like MGM, Trump, Puma, and some really nice camouflage hats. Good for like turkey hunting and other types of hunting.
Nice.
That's cool. I saw you just put out a video Pat, I hadn't watched it yet. Was that
Yeah, I did retail arbitrage at Ollie's. I actually did a video today on my scrap pile. So I went to picked up a whole load of scrap I have and took it over to the scrapyard.
Cool.
So we were going that way. It's free stuff. I mean, I loaded the car up and had almost 300 pounds of scrap. So
Wow.
I did that with a. Go ahead.
I did scrapping before, but I never really made videos out of it except one. And then I see people are interested in it, so it's part of what I do to make money. Some people would say it's not worth their time for, but why throw it in the landfill if you're going that way? What the hell? It's free money.
For sure.
I did that with I bought a treadmill. I've always been into the exercise equipment. I bought a treadmill that had more issues than I could deal with, and I ended up pulling it apart and parted it out. You can get decent money for some of the control boards and things like that in it, and I ended up with just the frame left. And I'm like, we've got a recycling place that's like 10, 15 minutes away. I ran it by there. They do the weight thing. Just weigh your truck, and then weigh it when you get out.
Right. Yeah. I recorded the whole.
It was nothing more than just I'm sure it came across as 10 or the 10 price, which I think is probably the lowest. I think I got like $3 and something.
Right. If I would have probably, I had a couple pieces of aluminum. I don't know even if I even took the aluminum. I had to actually pick a couple things out because my son had took a couple things out of the garage, like an ironing board. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I could probably sell that for like $20 to somebody instead of throwing it away for 50 cents or $1 at the scrapyard. What's the poll? Lonnie wants to know what the poll is.
I don't know what the poll is either.
About the hat, Glenn?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, since she was on.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I'm gonna just go with yes. I don't know what the question was, but
if it's a yes or no, you got a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, right.
yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to shoot out a few links. So, guys in the chat, what kind of good scores did you pick up today? Anything?
You did okay.
I just did a video, like I said, for Ollie's, and I had gotten a bunch of. I could have got more, but I stuck to a budget, and that's what I was going to do. And I showed like 6 or 7 different things that could be bought for at least a double. A
double cheeseburger, what?
No, I mean, no, even after fees, double my money.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw your title come across. I got the notification. I haven't watched it yet. I just got home a little while ago.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't. I'll be honest. One of my most successful videos has been when I did a retail arbitrage at Staples, and now that I'm monetized and stuff like that, what I'm finding out and advice from other bigger YouTubers is you got to remember when we do these lives, it's very difficult because there's no commercials in between now. Yeah. The only commercials are on the replays. So you have to have pre-recorded stuff to do this.
What's up, Jordan?
Yeah, exactly. DC sales. I know. I had a coupon for 15% off, and it always seems like I'm always letting it expire by a week or so. Hey, Jordan, what's up, buddy? He's adjusting his camera.
You had coupons for the yard sales? Is that what you said?
Yeah, no. Someone's talking about the Ollie's coupons. And hey, 15% off. I mean, that's either getting more items or that's money in your pocket. I know people that source from Kohl's, and if you do it right at 30% off, and then the cash, if you spend like $50, you get like a $10 cash. So there's a lot you can do.
15% off on an RA purchase could be a deal breaker,
Well, or you mean a deal maker?
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, looks like we lost Jordan here.
Because a lot of the stuff that you buy in RA is typically a lower margin sometimes.
My bad. That's on you
guys.
I was gonna show off
these cards I picked up today, and I can't do that from the computer.
You got 2 cameras going.
Yeah, like they're going at different times
Yeah,
too.
I popped it on my phone.
But yeah, I got literally all of these. I have like sets that haven't been opened. Entire booklets right here. Filled with
You're breaking up pretty bad, Anthony. At least for me.
cards. You know, I paid not on Wi-Fi. $50. I don't know if you guys could see that or not.
I didn't see anything. I don't know about y'all.
We can see something on the shelf there, but it's a weird delay. Like it still has you back at the shelf.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you're in 2 places at one time. I know you're used to being a wrestler and having all these multi-camera angles following you around because you could do, from this corner and then backstage and stuff. So we're gonna let you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to log on to Wi-Fi. Maybe that'll make this a little bit easier.
Probably, for sure.
Oh, Pat, is your sister watching right now? I know it says happy birthday, sis, back there.
That's from last night when we did a thing for Rebecca.
Right.
Cruder was her birthday yesterday.
That's
So
right.
I always, when I became friends with her, I always tease that she'd make a good sister. So she calls me bro and I call her sis. So I just didn't take it down yet. But we were on Borderline Hoarders, Kimmy's channel last night. I was only on for the first 50 minutes because it can only hold 6 people. And then, but I watched the whole. And she does that show for about 3 hours, but she makes like a Family Feud game into it too.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so it says mobile support is it's like experimental.
Yep.
On StreamYard, so that's probably why it was so difficult.
Well, and when you hit it, you gotta allow it to open in Chrome to work.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That might be why.
Yeah.
Safari on the phone for it to work.
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe Safari. Well, I know with mine, I've been into places where I've actually, me and Jason Banana Finds, we were at New York the other day, and I got the link to go into somebody's for, StreamYard, and I just had to allow Chrome to open.
Yep. I've used it on the mobile once. I remember doing that.
Yeah. Gate City Picker is getting married in 2 hours. All right, have fun.
Yeah, congratulations, Paul.
You got 2 hours left to live it up.
I don't know if you guys are able to see this or if it's still breaking up.
It's a little better, but it's still.
The row right here is all the sports cards that I picked up today. Most of them are 80s and 90s, which I know aren't great, but I have 2 complete sets that haven't been opened yet, and then just a whole bunch of random stuff. I have stuff that are all, in case that are like supposed to be higher value cards. Like here, like there's Michael Jordan's and
Nice.
I know like Shaquille O'Neal rookies and stuff like that there. I have like complete binders and stuff.
Are those better ones that you were just going through? Are they in hard plastic cases or are they just in their individual?
What's that, Craig?
The ones that were in there that were the better ones like the Jordan and in hard plastic or
Yeah, those were. I paid $50 for the entire lot. I got the guy's entire collection that he had growing up.
You're thinking of starting. So you're talking about starting another store with it?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna start another store for like the hard goods and stuff I sell, and just keep the one that I have currently as like my trading card store, because right now 30% of my business comes from like Pokemon cards and different trading cards and stuff like that. Stuff that I don't use, an actual tracking number for. I just throw in a envelope with a postage stamp. So I'll probably just keep the store that I have right now for that, and then just start a brand new one for everything else. Good afternoon, T-Base, Lynn, T. Thanks, guys, for being here. Kimberly's in here, borderline hoarderish.
Don't forget, Pat Dees is in here.
Yeah, Pat Dees is here.
I had my camera turned off because I'm eating some fruit.
Not a problem, man.
Yeah, I don't want you. Yeah, every time I put food out, Craig gets strange with me. The menu at the nursing home isn't as good as mine. Exactly. Who?
What's up, Maggie Doodle? Thanks for being here. DC Sales. Call me Bernard.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. There's 15 watching and only 5.
I got a Milo's lemon pie.
Ooh.
It looks like John Nevermore Antiques scored 3 awesome thermometers today.
Don't call him because he doesn't answer the phone. I want to call and talk to his employee about maybe purchasing something from his store, but he's not answering his phone. He says he's too busy.
Yeah, I was watching him today.
Yeah. I'm happy for him that he finally got that store open. It's good for him and his family, and he got some good news on his health. Maybe I shouldn't say this. I guess it's not as bad as he thought, but that's a blessing for him. That probably if he gets his weight a little bit more under control and his diet, he'll be fine, and he'll be around for a while.
Amen on that. I got to show something off since Ryan and Lonnie are in here. I actually found out about these from Thrift Mind, so shout out to them. This is like kind of like the thing he had of the Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, only this is the
the 3D.
Yeah,
The 3D.
Well, I remember like he got Cracker Jacks. He had that one that's like a 1x2 square.
Yep.
Had different little things. And it was kind of like that you move it certain ways. And
yep. And this is nicely framed too. I can't remember what they called this thing. It has like some kind of a name to it, the type of picture it is.
You said lenticular.
Lenticular, that's it. I've been trying to think of the name of that all afternoon, so thank you, Craig.
Oh, it wasn't me. Somebody in the chat mentioned it.
Oh, yeah, Ryan, thank you, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, I found that, and I asked the guy, I said, how much do you want for this thing? And he was like, I guess $1. That's not fair. And I'm thinking, like, in the back of my head, Ryan just sold one of these for like $90. So, like, all day long, I jumped on that. So, yeah, thanks for the bolo on that, Ryan. I appreciate that, man.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
I got one of Craig like that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Wasn't it pants on, pants off, pants on? Yeah. With little tidy whities.
You see that he says that with his camera turned off. He won't do it face to face.
I'm because I don't want people criticizing. I'm eating. We just got home from the store, so I'm eating cherries.
Whatever.
I am here.
Don't you always love going to those sales and you pick something up? You're like, this would be pretty cool. I like it. It's nice. There's value. And you say, oh, what do you want? And they go, it's $1. And you're like, yes, $1.
You can't even argue, or you feel, you're not. I hate when when I was with Taco Stacks, he was telling $1, and there were people. Well, how about 50 cents? Like, are you kidding me? And then me and him were talking privately. He says, "Oh my God, there's some people like that every week." He could say $1 and like, "Oh, I'll give you 50 cents," or like 5 things for $5. They'll go, "I'll give you $2 for all of them." It's like, I mean, come on. I mean, at $1, it's practically free.
Yeah.
All right, back to snack time.
Yeah, so I got a bunch of these too, and it was a really weird sell. It was like the guy was super trusting. He had like a money jar in his yard, which was weird because I got there at maybe like 1:45 in the afternoon and it was empty, but he had a whole bunch of stuff outpriced. So he's asking $3 a piece for all of his signs, and they were all like beer related. So I don't know if this guy owned a bar or whatnot. I mean, I left him the money he was asking for, but I mean, I just thought it was weird that you would have all of your stuff just out in the yard and just not be there. So I picked up this. It's a short straw farmhouse red ale. It's like by Blue Moon.
Is it
Oh,
metal?
Blue Moon.
Yeah, they're like aluminum, all of them.
Well, Blue Moon's only, about less than 10 years old, if I had to guess. Maybe 10, 12 years old.
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. There's probably a date on there. 2013, so it's not,
Okay.
this one's not too old.
Yeah, it is cool looking, though.
Here's another one from 2013. This is Blue Ale Valencia Grove Amber.
Yeah, Blue Moon makes good stuff.
And I got this one. I'm pretty sure these ones are all Blue Moon. Rounder Belgium style pale.
Wow, I hadn't seen any of these.
And these are all, I think, from 2013, just the Blue Moon ones at least. I have like 5 different Blue Moon ones, and then I have some other stuff. This is 2013 too. It's just Blue Moon Brewing Company.
That's the one you see mostly. That's their primary logo.
Yeah.
Golden White's the popular one.
Then Blue Moon Agave Nectar Ale. Hey, Cody, what's up, man? Got this Wells Inspired Brewing.
What's the matter?
Doesn't have a date on it or anything.
That's kind of neat looking.
This one is Smutty Nose Brewing.
Smutty Nose. What a name.
Yeah. So I don't know much about it, but
Is that a
I
seal?
was picking them up.
That's pretty cool.
And this one's a local one, Yingling.
Yep.
Made
Pennsylvania.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Is it in Latrobe? I didn't know it was in Latrobe. That's where Rolling Rock gets you, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't know it was in Latrobe. I didn't know
I
that.
think it's in Latrobe. I could be wrong, but here's Boston one, Sam Adams, Boston Lager.
Nice.
And this one's a little bit bigger. It is George Killian's Irish Red. It's double-sided, so you could hang it like
Oh, cool.
outside of a bar or whatever.
It's pretty cool.
So I think I got like 10 of those signs. So like $30 I spent on that. And then I bought like a beer bucket. It had like a Steeler logo on one side and like Coors Light or something on the other side. And then I got a couple Bud Light hats from him. And then, like I said, I just left the money in his like little jar he had there. So,
It didn't have a Steelers on one side and the Browns on the other, the Bengals on the other.
you know what? The guy that I bought all of the card stuff from, he was a Cleveland Browns fan. So, hey, what's up, Justin? Good to see you, man.
So there are some of those still around.
Yeah, he was a huge Cleveland Browns fan. He had stuff like from years past, like all Browns memorabilia.
They had some good teams back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah,
Way on back.
like the Jim Brown eras.
Yep.
And these are both brand new Bud Light hats. So most of the stuff this guy had was all like bar stuff. So I'm guessing he owned a bar at some point. I don't know why he didn't just. I would have had somebody working that sale. I really would have. I guarantee you, there's people that probably stole from him.
You don't know if he had a camera out there or it was inside.
Yeah, who knows? I got some like wrestling action figures. Got some. I got a bunch actually of these T-shirts from the Loot Crate boxes.
You got any? You ever run into any of those old rubber wrestlers, Anthony?
The rubber action figures.
The wrestlers.
You were breaking up a little bit on my end. You mean like the little toy action figure wrestlers?
No. Like when they first came out, I forget what the brand is, but the old rubber wrestlers. In other words, they couldn't pose. They were just one pose. You couldn't move.
Yeah, I
Those
get
are
those every now and again. I picked up
like
newer wrestlers like Randy Orton, John Cena, Rob Van Dam. Like I picked up a few of those today.
people redo those.
Yeah, I got like all these shirts for like 25 cents. Some of the Loot Crate ones are brand new. And then
Hey, Anthony, Justin said he just popped in. He has stuff to do, but he says hit him up about talking about help with the wrestlers. hit him up on Facebook, Justin.
I appreciate that, Justin. Thanks a lot, man.
He it just said too. I guess he just hit 10,000 subscribers. He did that video. You saw he bought like 400 Funko Pops.
Yeah, that was an awesome video.
Yeah. He scored.
Yeah, definitely.
He shoots, he scores.
Yeah, I normally don't mess with clothing too much, but like Guardians of the Galaxy, like Marvel stuff, I got that for a quarter today. It's a 2XL, so it's a good size. I think this one's a Pokemon 2XL. It's nothing great, but for a quarter,
yeah,
I'll definitely be able to flip those pretty easily. Hey, Destiny, how you doing? If you want, I'll send you a link to come in with us if you're free. If not, no big deal.
If you don't come in, Destiny, you can let Mr. Pickles come in.
Yeah, we want to hang out with Mr. Pickles.
Probably better company.
At least better than some of us, right?
Wouldn't that be cool if we could have just do an effect where the bird would fly to each of us? You know, sort of like a Snapchat effect. The bird could fly to my screen and to Craig's and then to Glenn's and up on Anthony's head.
Or put your hand into the screen, like you got it in your hand. He walks into my hand, and I share it to Craig. Then
that'd be
so
fun.
Craig shares it to Anthony.
That's right.
This is the Loot Crate stuff.
Right.
These are all XLs. This is Star Trek, like Mr. Spock.
That's neat.
I don't really know what this stuff's worth, but even if I get like $10 a piece, still making like a lot of money on them.
I mean, like you said,
tags.
If you got them all for a quarter a piece, I mean, that's almost a no-brainer, you know?
Yep. Star Wars. These are all XLs. They all have like the Loot Crate tags on them.
But like the fabric tags or the actual paper tag on it. And then somebody had like a tag made into the shirt, like a print.
It's like, it's one like sewn into the shirt.
Okay.
Actually, I guess this one's not Loot Crate here, but this is Stark Industries, like from Iron Man.
Yeah. You know, it was a good show, but I really expected to hear more of Ozzy's Iron Man on that show than they did.
Yeah.
I really thought they were taking advantage of that.
This is Star Wars. This one, I guess, actually isn't Loot Crate either, but for a quarter, I was grabbing it. It's like Star Wars Episode 1, which is like the worst Star Wars, but still, somebody will buy that.
I picked up 2 pieces of clothing today, and that was it. As far as clothing.
I normally don't pick up any clothing when I'm out yard sailing, but, you know, whenever I was seeing like Loot Crate, and I saw some of them still had tags, like, this is the Loot Crate tag that was on it. Like
Hey, Craig, I know at the home you get 2 baths a week. When you go by the laundry room and you're picking up 2 towels, that doesn't count as picking up clothes.
It's Rick and Morty.
I lost you. What'd you say?
Never mind.
Something about picking up a towel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me turn my hearing aid up. What?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly. How'd you sleep last night? You were up late.
I fell asleep. We finished up. I laid down in bed and I started that movie that whatever we were talking about, whatever the name of it was, and I watched like 3 minutes of it and fell asleep.
Yeah, I watched Death Wish 2 before I fell asleep, but I did watch the whole thing. And then now what is that, Anthony?
This is one of the Loot Crate ones that still have the tag on it, so you can tell it's brand new.
Okay.
Pretty neat. I would show you some of my stuff. I'm going to take a little bit different approach on my my yard sale, garage sale videos from this weekend, from today. I can't really give out too much.
Yeah, I don't expect you to, man. Like if
No, I'm not trying to be secretive, but it would give up. It's just going to be a little bit different the way I do my videos.
That's cool.
You have to watch it. It's not that I'm trying to hide anything. You're welcome to watch it after the fact, but
You're hiding.
I'll definitely watch it.
You're hiding stuff, Craig.
yeah.
I knew.
I drove to Pat's house and picked up all his back stock.
You could take 10 things I probably wouldn't even notice it missing.
No, John, I didn't. Sorry. I know that's what you were looking for, but Yeah, I was pretty wiped out. Again, I had another 2 days this week where my daughter had to be at work at 5, and I had to take her.
Hey, John, are you at the store right now? Is the store open these hours, or what's going on?
He's only open certain days, isn't he? He's not open 5 days a week, isn't he?
It's only 2:30 there now.
Yeah, it's only 2:30, so I'm not sure.
I thought Saturday was one of the days he was open.
Yes. Oh, he's open right now. So I got my package too. I'm gonna probably one day when I do a live, I'll just kind of open up a bunch of things that I got from people.
I got my bag in from the Flipping Particles giveaway. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was
Well, I
just
got that
an assortment of odd items, but it was pretty cool.
Craig, I got that prize that you won that you told Rebecca to send me that time. Those beads you make into a keychain.
Oh yeah. I hope we ended up getting enough money to cover her stuff.
So, the sale.
Well, he said he would cover the difference.
I put up $5.
Yeah, I put in $3. So I mean, I know there was probably a couple of us that put up like $20 right there.
This
Plus, I think Donatella was willing to put up a couple bucks too. So.
yeah. She seemed like she was happy about it.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen one of these. Like I said, it's just a bag of random electronics things that Dee sent me. I've never seen one of these. It's a cable.
It's like little jumper cables or something like that.
Well, it's made for a phone. It's got a regular USB on the end. It's got the new Lightning or whatever.
All right.
But you take it out of an iPhone and it goes directly to HDMI,
Okay.
which is odd. I've just never seen that. I thought it was really neat.
Like a splitter almost.
Yeah. Got a wireless mouse. It's just really just random stuff, but it's a USB to HDMI. What else was in there? I looked through this. Oh, this is pretty cool. And I hope it works with a Mac. It's one of the media readers. Oh, it will work with a Mac. So that's got the new USB thing on it. It's got a memory card reader built into it. A couple of USB ports. I think it just snaps on the side of the MacBook. That's pretty cool.
Well, hey, Anthony, I'm going to hop out for now. I just got home. I got some things to do. I just want to stop in and say hello, buddy, and
You have a
support
good
the
day, man.
channel.
Thanks for hanging out a little bit.
Oh, Pat,
No problem.
you gonna do your show tonight or?
Yeah, yep. The girls are back this week and stuff. So I got to talk to Glenn too, because I got to where we're staying at next month. So I got to figure that out.
The girls are back in town.
Yeah, Anita and Kimmy will be back this week, and I'm trying to do the show where I have like 5 or 6 people at a time. This way, there's not like 9 or it's not too many when you get beyond that.
I think 4 or 5. 6 is almost borderline too many. You know.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot.
See you,
All
man.
right, man. Take it easy.
See you
Bye-bye.
tonight.
Got a free wireless mouse. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
I mean,
It's like
like,
a
there wasn't anything.
Well, Craig, it was like a football color almost, you know.
This one, it's a maroon looking.
Okay, it's maroon then. Okay.
Yeah. It's not. It's probably just a little. I hate to say cheap one, but it doesn't feel cheap. You know, there's so many of those that are just like the under $10. Some off brand, but it was neat looking. The wife doesn't like using the touchpad on the MacBook. HDMI cable. I don't know what this is. Extreme Matte. It's got a barcode on it. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna step away for a moment.
No problem, man.
Got a Flipping Particles Magical Corner business card.
Cool.
No YouTube advertised. Just your email address. Some kind of
You can make a junk drawer lot with all of it.
I think I'm gonna use some of it. Got a thing of just says chrome earrings, just little earrings, earbuds. It's got the mini stereo. Some of it I'll probably just throw in a yard sale pile. I've definitely used the MacBook memory reader. That's it. I think she just had a drawing. You know, everybody's doing the comment on the video and all that.
That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually put together a few of those like junk drawer lots because I got a bunch of stuff like that. Probably work pretty good and something like that.
Right.
I had a bunch of like little toys today too for like 50 cents to $1. I got this Power Ranger right here that has like the flippy head. He's like one of the samurai Power Rangers. Got him for either quarter or 50 cents. Can't remember. I was constantly hitting my wife up because she has like the little change holder on her purse to like come over and buy like all these smalls, like a John Cena here for 50 cents. I'd imagine he's probably worth at least $10.
Yep.
Randy Orton figure. I think I actually paid $1 for him. It's like a newer one. And then a Rob Van Dam. Pretty sure I paid $1 for him too.
Is that Jean-Claude's brother?
Yep. Yeah, so I'm thinking $10 minimum on the loose figures.
That's cool.
This thing was free. It came with a DS game that I picked up for $2.
What do people say about free? It's what?
If it's free, it's for me. So,
right.
so I got the Adventure Time Explore the Dungeon because I don't know. I don't really know much about it, but for $2, I figured it was worth picking up. And then this came free too because I bought the other figures from the person. So it's like a little Pokemon Sol Galeo figure, and I think it's worth like $5 online. So that might go in one of those like junk drawer lots or whatnot.
DC, did you buy one last night? Were you in the on the auction last night? Did she buy one of the junk drawer lots that didn't she have a couple of those last night? Or was that another night? Maybe I'm getting confused.
I think that might have been another night. Yeah, I've seen Lonnie put together a few of those like nerd junk drawer lots too lately, like Star Wars and Marvel and like all that stuff in them too. I'm thinking about putting together a few of those for someday as well. So I got a bunch of stuff that I want to like take down listings from, and then just start lotting stuff. Because I'm kind of at that point where it doesn't make sense to keep selling like a lot of like the lower end stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I had a pretty good sale during the auction last night. Sold a wireless tire pressure sensor.
Nice.
Got $74.79 shipped. I think I had $10 into it.
That's cool.
It was a good one.
I had a pretty weird sale yesterday too. I'm trying to think what it was for. Open up eBay. So I didn't ship anything today because I didn't have time. So I just saved it all for Monday. Oh yeah, Heineken beer clogs. Got these from the bins. Got $30 for them.
Oh.
Those are cool. I've got some that are not Heineken, but they're about that size. My wife bought them at a little. It wasn't a thrift shop. It was just a little small shop when we were in Amsterdam.
Yeah,
because Heineken is over there.
That's cool. Yeah, it says
cool.
made in Holland.
And those are real wooden, aren't they?
Yeah.
Real wooden. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I bought this yesterday. Let me move my camera to the
You're going to think that I'm lying, but I passed one. I don't remember what brand it was at the thrift store yesterday. It was in almost like a rolling case. That looks pretty cool. What brand is it?
I'm not sure. I have to look at it. I mean, it's a little weird, like a paper tag on the side, but I paid $7 for it.
That's not bad.
So that's a pretty good deal. I mean, some of them go for like $70 to $170.
Nice.
Certain models. So if you're doing local marketplace,
some of the musical instruments you can make big money on. I mean, I'm not saying on every piece, but just got to be careful with it and understand it, know it. I've seen too many people selling like clarinets and stuff like that.
Yep.
Well, I bought a saxophone a couple of years ago, right down the street from where I live, for parts. And at first I called and I brought it by my local one and said, "How much would it cost me to get it up to par?" He said, "You buy a new one for what it would cost, about $500." So I sold for parts and repair. Had it on local marketplace, so like Craigslist, I think. Some guy in Oklahoma saw it, and pay all the money, the shipping and all that. I was asking like $30 for it, or maybe $60, $60 plus like 30 shipping or something like that. So He sent that, and like I said, I sent it to him. He was happy.
Nice.
Nice.
See Bass FT? No, I'm not having a hard time talking. I'm good. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to get a few things listed while we're doing the hangout. I always mean to actually do some work while we're doing working hangout, but then like I always feel like obligated to sit and talk to the camera for just because it's my channel. But I think I'm gonna try to do a little bit of listing. At least do a couple things that have barcodes on them, just because it's easy to kind of get those up. That's a cool hat.
Spring heeled.
Kind of distressed. It's got the look. If you look at the brim,
And that looks like it's factory distress too, isn't it?
yeah, it's factory distress. Factory distress.
Yeah, it's too.
Because it still has the white paper line inside on
It is a cool hat.
Yeah, it was a guy with a salesman sample. Had a salesman samples that I bought from him. Bought like 26 of them. This is a cool one. This is made by like actually a certain artist. You know, it's designed.
Orlando, just say Orlando.
Yeah, so it's Orlando, 2007. A guy named Gary Patterson. He does cartoon type.
Gary Patterson. Why is that? Oh, he's a. I say that's a football coach, isn't it?
Oh,
When I heard that, that's the first thing I thought. Let me look.
well, he's an artist, you know, so I can get it.
Gary Patterson.
And when I put it in the deal, it pulled up, you know, print that he deal, you know, no hats. But I guess that's, you know, a special edition hat with his, you know.
Yeah.
Then I found this. I guess it. Trump Casino 29. I guess that's in California.
Mhm.
Sure.
You know.
Go.
Then I guess the Key Largo, Florida hat. You know.
Key Largo, Montego.
You know, bar and grill.
Beach
That's got good color to it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like hats.
I do too.
Hats. I don't want to say hats are fun, but they just don't take up much space. You can get one of those under the bed, you know, really thin, small. They're easy to ship.
Yep, I love selling hats. It's like one of my favorite things to sell.
I sold I'm going to say vintage. I think that's the way I listed. I don't know if it was really vintage, but it was an older Patagonia hat.
Okay.
And it had a patch. It was, you know, it was like all patches. I don't remember. But if you had looked at the patch without picking up and looking at the tag and the hat, you wouldn't have known it was Patagonia. It didn't say Patagonia on it, on the patch. The patch caught my eye. I typically look at anything that has a patch on it that's sewn on, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of my hats actually had like a pocket, and they had like a Velcro deal flap on it.
On the hat?
Yeah, on the hat, which was weird, right on the side. You know, I started looking at it, and it actually had a little pocket.
It's put your beeper in.
You know, no, it was too small. I mean, it's real small.
Tom picked up hats today too from Ross. He always does well with them, and they sell fast. Yeah, I do really good with hats too. I get a ton whenever I go yard selling. I get a lot from the bins, and then I will get them if I can get them cheap at retail too. But yeah, they do sell really good for me as well. Hats.
I bet they're dirt cheap at the bins. They don't weigh anything, you know.
Yep, that's why I always pick them up. Anything that's like cleanable, I pick up.
Y'all have is y'all just a flat rate across everything, or is it categorized as far as the price per pound?
Yeah, it's categorized on certain things. Like you have to take shoes out, you have to take clothing out, you have to take glasswares out. But then electronics, or if it's like over 4 pounds, it's $5.
Right.
That's cool. Is that a lunchbox?
There's a little
Okay, you put the games in. That's cool.
3DS case. You know, I got it for 50 cents.
Yeah, you probably get. I'd say probably at least $10 or $15 for that.
I don't think so. 'Cause I got on there one brand new, kind of like it, sold for $8 plus free shipping. And all that. So I'll put on maybe like $12 and see, you know, put a best offer on it. Plus,
Yeah,
it cost me like $4 to ship it, or less than that, $3.50.
Still pretty cool though.
Yeah,
You can bring your lunch. You can put all your lunch in there and bring it to the office with you.
yeah. You can put a couple carrots in there. It's not very, you know.
Oh, I didn't see how thick it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting very much in that.
Yeah.
But when you see things like that are like a quarter, 50 cents, you know, it's worth taking a risk even without looking it up, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Pay it and move on.
Yeah,
Just like I was saying earlier, I had an item that I picked up today, and I put it up on the counter and said how much. And like you were saying earlier, they said $1. I'm like,
Yeah.
I couldn't get the dollar out of my pocket quick enough.
Right.
What's up, Arlen? Thanks for jumping in, man.
Hey, Arlen.
What's up?
Now, you want a cool bolo, whatever? This right here. Oral B hummingbird.
You still got more? Yeah. So how many of those do you have? I know you've sold it a couple
I
of them.
got 8 left, I think.
Wow.
I sold all the 2. I had like 6 brushes. I had 35 pieces, and I think I got 8 left. So I paid 58 cents. I'm selling each anywhere from $40 to $45 a piece.
Yeah.
And so that means so far I'm up to $1,400. So hopefully I can sell that 400 over there.
So how much did you have? How much did you have in all of them?
$20 on 35 pieces.
So 20 into 1,400 so far.
Right. So that's basically 58. It's 58 cents a piece for all these. And a couple of them I did the toothbrushes and the these combined together, but I saw like a couple of them and I took them that listing off and decided to go just separate on all. That way I make a little bit more money.
Do you do Amazon as well?
No, but if I did Amazon, that's what this would be on there, and I wouldn't be talking about it.
For sure.
This would be a perfect Amazon item to send in.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Because if I can get $45 on eBay, I'm thinking I should be able to get $50.
Yeah.
I'd go 50, 55, maybe 60, depends.
And some of them were trying to sell them for 60, but I, mean, I kind of looked at them, but I said, you know, so I did I saw a couple of them a little bit lower, so I did it like kind of in between the middle at 45 a piece.
Especially based on what you had in them, you know.
You know, some people buy 4 at a time. 'Cause I got 4 at a time on there, and some people buy all 4 at a time. You know, well, that's 100. You know, I'll do like $150, so I'm doing like almost at $40 a piece when I do it that way.
Wow.
Tommy's talking about Ross Dress for Less. I'm sure you probably know since you shop at Ross, but are you aware of their markdown day where you can go and get stuff? Like I picked up a lot of shirts for 49 cents out there that way. A lot of shoes for like $3.49. Like name brands like Jordan, Nike, Timberland, stuff like that. That's definitely the way to go, in my opinion. Like I probably made thousands of dollars at that store just going on markdown day. I haven't really made a whole lot lately because the store near me, one of the girls who I think she's the assistant manager, her boyfriend now comes in and buys up all the stuff and she kind of like tips him off. So like I've really slowed down a lot out there. And
So they do it like
I don't even go because of that.
do they do it like the TJ Maxx does their, is it red tag or yellow tag sale?
It normally has a red or a pink tag on it, but they don't like advertise it or anything like that.
Oh,
Kimmy, the markdown day is Monday. From what I understand, I found out about it because my mom took care of somebody in the hospital who worked at Ross, and they get an email every Monday with what departments are getting marked down, what items are getting marked down, and what time they can begin the markdown. Because there's a lot of resellers that'll literally like sit in the parking lot all day waiting for the markdowns. So it's pretty cutthroat in certain locations, at least.
that's cool.
Exactly. Yeah, Tommy's saying they have a schedule and they rotate departments each week. But if you can get there on like their like a big shoe markdown day, you'll make a ton of money. What's up, Blended Whiskey? Thanks for jumping in. But yeah, the first time we ever went, if you look back, it's the 3rd video we ever made on our channel. We got 3 carts full of shoes and clothing and stuff like that. And we did really, really well off of it.
Sounds like it was a good buy.
It was awesome. It was probably one of our better retail buys we've ever had.
Do any of these stores get anything that are like seconds for any of these brands? You know, well, not a knockoff, you know, where it's got and I hate to even if it has a blemish, but you know, there's sometimes there's products that are, I don't know what the right terminology.
I think Ross and one of them get the seconds out of other stores possible, the higher end stores.
Right.
You know, and they send them. Ross is kind of like their buying person, I guess. I think.
Mhm.
Somebody told me that. You know.
Yeah, Tommy says a lot of the markdown stuff in his closest store isn't really worth buying, and I guess it just comes down to knowing what you're looking for and stuff like that. Because I have a lot of markdown stuff, like literally on the other end of me here, that's just been sitting there for a year, and I might sell like an article of it, like maybe once or twice a month. It's just like trickling out super slow. The shoes I picked up though, like they literally flew out of here within the month of me buying them, and they're all gone at this rate. The only shoes I really have left that are brand new, have some football cleats that I picked up there, and I also have some like toddler shoes that I got from Walmart. So I don't really count the Walmart shoes because, I mean, really, who's out there like really saying, "Hey, I want to go pick up some Walmart shoes online?" But the cleats are kind of like a more seasonal item. So like this time of year, I should start selling through them.
So Tommy's saying the Levi's are marked, and Nike has a red stamp with the letter B on the tongue tab. I bet that's a B for blim, maybe. I know that's the way they do it, like on golf balls and baseballs sometimes. If they don't pass like QA or whatever, sometimes. That's my guess.
Oh, Anthony, you ever watch? Is it Glenn? I can't pronounce his last name, but Hustle Hacks. He buys a lot from Ross. When it comes to shoes, that's all he specializes in.
Okay.
He has his own video. I think he got like 30,000 plus subscribers or more than that, maybe. But I think he's from over there in Austin or somewhere in Texas, maybe Dallas area.
Okay. He says Nike just gives them a B grade.
Oh, it's just a B grade. Okay. Which means there's something that it didn't pass. I would assume that didn't pass QA or something happened to them.
Yeah, more than likely.
Which I guess it's, as long as you disclose it and you sell it.
I don't think the average consumer would even know to look for something like that.
Right. But I mean, that's something I would personally, I think I would have to disclose, because if somebody gets it and is expecting it to not have it and they see it, if somebody sees it, they're going to question it,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
STP, welcome in.
What's up, man? Thanks for being here.
Not to be confused with Stone Tipple Pilots.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta get ready to get out of this place.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it.
Kind of watch a little bit while I pack up. So, see y'all.
I mean, did you see Kim's yard sale treasure map that she shared? I don't know if it's on Facebook or Instagram or what. She pulled it up last night on her show and showed her the one from this weekend. It was just as good.
Really?
It was just packed. I mean, it looked like red dots all over it.
Yeah, it was like that near me this weekend as well. Just with 2 community sales within 10 minutes of my house.
I love
each way.
I love community sales like that where you can go hit, 8, 10 houses. Then you stop at one and 2 houses down. There's the next one. Makes it so easy.
Oh wow. Tommy has a Ross test store about an hour from him. They get the craziest stuff. 6 Gucci scarves by 30 minutes last fall. And he still can't sleep.
So when you saw the big all the dots on your yard sale treasure map, did your heart start pounding, and you got a little excited?
Well, I kind of knew it was going to be the case just because they'd been advertising with like signs and stuff for like the last week, at least at the one area. So I expected that. But the other one, I was excited to find that there was another one literally 10 minutes away from me too.
Nice.
So,
hey, Lynn, how are you? Pearl Nini. I always want to say her name, Pearlini, for some reason. I've yet to do that, though. Kim's saying they have yard sales almost every day. Like 7 days a week.
that's how it is down in Florida.
Really? Well, I guess their weather's always good,
Yeah, we came close to moving down to Florida about a year ago just for that exact reason, just so, I'd be able to hit yard sales all the time. I was going to have like a permanent spot at flea market down there. and
Wow.
Ash got the job she has now, which she kind of wanted to make a career of it, which I'm cool with because there's enough to go around here for me to be able to make a living on eBay.
Yeah. So you're in Pittsburgh now. Are y'all from, either one of you from up there? Where are y'all from?
No, we're both from Pittsburgh, born and raised. Never
Wow.
lived anywhere else.
That's the way I'm with Birmingham, Alabama. I grew up an hour south of here, and I've lived within 30 minutes of where I am right now for the last almost 30 years.
What's up, John?
Oh no!
Hey, what's up?
The world is going downhill now. What's up?
I
man?
dug me up the joint. I've been working and cleaning and doing all kinds of stuff today. Holy cow! Holy cow!
Were you busy?
Yeah. Ain't selling a ton of stuff, but we probably did about $60-$70 today, which whatever. Last Saturday we did too. You're gonna have your ups and your downs.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you getting good foot traffic?
Yeah. In fact, Jason Static's gonna chuckle at this, but I put $40 on that road sign because he said that it was worth more, and some guy just bought it. I had 25 on it and put 40, and it just walked out the door.
Nice.
The guy was from Highway 61. I almost put 50 on it. I probably should have. So we probably done over $100 so far today.
That's good.
Let me see. Let me check my book here.
Yeah, I think that's always the.
Where's the list of stuff that we sold today? What page?
So I guess you looked at my store. Yeah, I don't pick up a ton of T-shirts, but I see anything that's a concert shirt or a tour shirt or anything like that. Especially I can get them for $1 or less. They're not huge money with some of those names.
I sold an old Bible for $3, a spoon for $2, a jug for $6, a walking stick for $2, a brush like a brush to put on aftershave or shaving lotion or whatever for $3, a napkin holder for $8, picture frame for $4, plate in a box for $15, a cookbook for $8, lawnmower for $6, and $40. So that's, I don't know. And my buddy, he sold $5 so far, so not too bad. I mean, it's nothing. We're not getting rich, but
if you do that or more 7 days a week, you're sitting pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. If we were open 6 days a week, we wouldn't be open on Sunday. But if we were open on,
right.
But even to be profitable, like when you're in your first couple weeks, is a big deal.
Yeah, and I'm sure the challenge. I've never worked in a retail establishment or had my own store like that. I'm sure the biggest challenge is getting foot traffic, getting people to come in the store.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And you said in your video you really haven't even pushed that yet either. So to be doing what you're doing and haven't even been pushing the foot traffic yet, that's awesome, I think.
Yeah, we're not pushing. We haven't pushed traffic at all, very much. I mean, I posted some stuff about people bringing some stuff in, and it didn't bring anything in today. Except for I bought some old glass thermometer things, but other than that,
that's cool. I'm sure the word will get out. Word of mouth will help you a lot.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, our money doesn't come from the store here at all. But we've got almost $1,000 in our. Hey, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Need to see a live transaction.
Yeah. We'll talk to the customer.
How are you doing?
Horse fan. We've seen the.
We've been down here the first time,
I know a lot of people buy those windows to decorate and do crafts with, and they paint them and stuff.
I'm trying to clean this window out. I can hang something in it.
That's cool.
And that is still for sale, right?
Yeah.
I like that picture you got, Anthony. That's pretty cool.
Lenticular.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what to list it at yet, but
Shoot high, and take an offer.
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, the Russian nesting doll.
Yeah, I've always taken the approach: if you can't find a comp anywhere on it, there's one of two things: either it's pretty rare or valuable, or it's worth nothing. You know? I'd say pretty rare, but it's got value.
Yeah, well, I figured deer is like a pretty popular thing too, especially here in North America.
Yeah. What was the one that they sold? Was there?
It was like Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Yeah, they got 90.
Yeah, 90 something. Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
and Lonnie ended up getting it and put it in his shed. So I guess I'm just gonna search like deer lenticular.
I would not have known that was the word.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
They'd said it.
I was gonna have to go back and like look at Ryan's video where he. Good thing he was in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to like actually speak it in there because I don't even know how to spell it. Lenticular. Look at how it auto spells that. I don't know if you can even see it.
Okay.
It's like basically Lynn, like the woman's name, tick like the bug, EULER. So it's like not even.
At least it didn't autocorrect to something like testicular or something like that.
Could you imagine searching for deer testicular?
Whoa, hold on. Stop.
Oh, my bad.
Abort. I hope he's got us muted. I assume he does.
My bad. That's his.
It's good to see these getting traffic,
Yeah.
in the store. That I know it wasn't a very big financial burden when he refinanced, and it all rolled back into his farm deal that he's got. So it's not. And I think he said it didn't cost him any more money, payment wise and all that. But
Yeah.
I'm sure he's put a good bit of money into it, and I'd be worried about getting foot traffic because if you don't get foot traffic, you don't sell anything.
Yeah.
But I think he's really just using it as a kind of an outlet, and he's still doing all of his eBay stuff out of there too, or a lot of it. But it is cool though. EC sales popular in my area. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the deer thing that he had, or the deer subject, or what?
What's that?
DC sales in the chat says popular in my area.
Oh yeah, I was talking about deers.
Oh.
Just because of hunting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely popular in Pennsylvania with hunting and deer and stuff like that.
When I saw that item I sent you the picture of, I had to get it. I couldn't. I was like, how often are you going to see this? And it was dirt cheap.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think you'll have much luck selling that around there? Are you going to put it on eBay?
Probably not. I don't know if I'll do it on eBay. I started looking at it, and I'm like, I may just part it out. Because I really don't. I mean, it's out. It breaks down like a lawnmower, like with the handle unscrews and rolls down.
Yeah.
I may part it out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, for $3, for the YouTube content, it was worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
If I'd been somewhere up north or anywhere else, it would have been different. But I just thought it was funny, and I had a great conversation with the people that were run the sale about it. It was funny. It was a good sized church sale. They had about half of a gym filled up, and they had, I don't know if it was just their worship center or what, but it was all cleared out. They apparently they didn't have pews, and it was all in a big open area. Had a lot of stuff. Said it's the first time they'd done it. It was a Catholic church.
Okay.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. That's not my flavor, but I'm sure there are people out there that are. I'm not gonna look down on anybody.
Yeah. It's not my flavor either, but a good bit of my family are, Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
my family was basically immigrated from Italy, so that was kind of what they
Huh.
came up on.
I grew up about as, I don't want to say as close to Catholic as you can get, but there's a lot of commonality. I grew up Methodist,
Okay.
and it's very much process, and a lot of the things that you say in a service, and that a lot of that's common with some of the Catholic faith.
Yeah.
And then we got married in a Baptist church. My wife grew up went to a small Baptist church, but her parents and grandparents on her side were Assembly of God. What is it? I don't know if it was Assembly of God or one of those that are a little bit different. I can't think.
That's where we go right now is Assembly of God Church.
Really?
Yeah.
A little bit different from and this is when that was back in when she graduated high school. I graduated high school in 88. She graduated high school in 89. I mean, back then, and I don't know if it was Assembly of God. It was, or there's a couple of them that are close in those type beliefs, right? Beliefs is the wrong word. I hate to say beliefs. That's the wrong word. In the way
denominational, like it's like Church of God in Christ.
Okay, church. It was either that or Church of God.
Actually, the Church of God, Church in God in Christ, they started because back in like the early 1900s, the Assemblies of God was only credentialing white ministers. So the Church in God in Christ was basically just the exact same denomination, just started off with like African American ministers.
Huh. But they had, I know the situation was, only the men in the service.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Sorry about that, John.
They went to a little small country church.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have to walk through twice, and it's so hard for me.
Sorry about that, guy.
Yeah, my mom tried to get us to go to a Methodist church up here, and she said, "Well, I know this. Our pastor knows a pastor up there. Like I said, I live about an hour away from my parents."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Our pastor knows a pastor up there. It's a great church." We get up there, and I was 22, 23 when I got married. And we walk in, and there's nobody in the church that's younger than like 60, 65. I was like, this is not, I mean, great church, great preacher, great message, everything. I'm like, Mom, I'm sorry. we need to be with people our own age,
Yeah.
So we found a good size Baptist church. Just kind of, we're looking for churches and just kind of felt it. Not like we were out there looking for something different, just different than that. And when you're getting into that kind of situation, it's good to be in a company of people your age,
Yeah, absolutely. And I think really looking for a church isn't really so much looking for a denomination. I mean, some people it might be, but for me, I always thought of it as like kind of looking for your tribe. You know what I mean? The type of people that are just like you that you can fit in with type.
Right.
You guys fit in with me?
Yeah.
Or do we fit in together, Anthony?
I think we would, man.
Yeah, we would.
But
Maybe not Craig.
Do what?
Maybe not Craig.
That's right. I'm a bad man.
You a bad man, Craig. You a bad man, Majama.
When you're getting into that kind of environment, it's important to be around people that are having some of the same experiences as you are,
What day is your Bible study on, Anthony?
Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yep. Tuesday, 2:00.
Let me put that in my brain because I'm off on Tuesdays.
Nice.
You're off every day. You're off 7 days a week.
I'm an off kind of guy. Hey Ashley, why don't you go back and get Daddy a dustpan and broom? See ya. Thanks.
I didn't watch Derek's race Friday night. Did you watch it?
Oh,
Yeah, I caught the end of it. I was already eliminated by the time I started watching.
I remember what came up. I did something Friday and couldn't get to it.
what were you watching?
Derek's got a Friday night race. He raced a little.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about for sure.
Trucks. It's fun.
Holy cow, we've been whooped. We've been swamped today. Huh? Reach out and touch faith. I got that song stuck in my head.
Now too.
Yeah. I got like 445s to sort through. It's crazy.
Guys, look, she just gave me a good one. She brought
Oh
me.
my gosh!
Nice. You got to do the test. You got to hold it upside down with the spoon in it and see if it spills.
Is it
Oh,
melting?
that's not a good idea because
Yeah, if it's melted, I wouldn't do that.
There it goes.
They're supposed to do that in the drive-thru. And if it does fall, it's supposed to be free.
Hunter and Chloe are eating theirs now.
You got one for Hunter and Chloe?
I didn't get I got just something I want ice cream.
is that your wonderful wife, Ann?
Yeah, babe, come say hi.
Hi.
How are you doing, sister?
On.
Hi guys, how are you?
I love your husband, but like in a godly way.
Yeah, I
Don't
love
need to worry.
In a biblical way?
Yeah, not in a biblical way. When I meet him, I'm going to greet my brother with a holy kiss.
Oh my.
Please don't take pictures of it
Yeah.
or video. I don't want to see it on YouTube.
I have a YouTube channel. Be right back, guys.
Yeah. What flavor did you get?
Sour Patch Kids.
Ah, cool. I'm big into chocolate. I like chocolate. I don't know what it's called. I get the one that has the little brownie bits in it, and it's usually pretty good.
Yeah, she just went out and did like a local meetup for a Disney mug. She's like real big into collecting mugs now. We just installed like it almost looks like a towel rack in the kitchen, but it's supposed to like dangle different mugs of hers.
It's got like, I guess you hang them on hooks. Yeah, that's cool. They make. Have you seen like the? I don't know if they call it a mug tree. The one that looks more like a tree. It's got little branches that you hook them on. They're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, she was thinking about making one of those too.
That'd be neat. I got a pretty. I'll show you one thing I got today without going too much, and I won't tell you which sale it came from. When I saw how much the mugs were, and when you talk about mugs, it reminded me. When I saw how much the mugs were, it was hard to walk by it. It was 25 cents, but it's that blue cobalt glass.
Okay.
It's got like stars, like a celestial look to it. It does say made in the USA on the bottom. I don't know, it's just kind of neat. The blue caught my eye.
That is cool.
I mean, it had it been $1, $1.50, I probably wouldn't have got it. It's probably $10, $12, $15, you know.
Most of the mugs I pick up, she just keeps.
Yeah. This was the cool one I got the other day. I think I had it in my video. It's Disney. It's got a bunch of the scenes from the park. It's got the Hollywood Tower. It's got Epcot. It's got Space Mountain.
Oh, here you go, Craig. Same exact mug, $32.95 shipped.
I think I've got it listed at $29 plus $4.99 shipping or something to that nature. Anissa, if you want one, it's on my eBay store. And if you're watching my videos, and you should, the link is in my videos.
Jordan scored a surplus store connection today. That's awesome. Those relationships are great. The guy I picked up off all the cards from today, we ended up exchanging numbers, and he basically is going to want to dump whatever he has left at the end of his sale very cheap. So I said, I'm your man there.
Got you a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. In the biblical sense, obviously. I'm kidding. You made me hungry eating that ice cream.
I know.
I guess I wasn't very polite. I ate my my cheeseburger on. Do y'all have Milo's up there?
No.
I don't know if it's in the southeast, but it's just in Alabama. I'd have to look. They make pretty good hamburgers. Every hamburger they make, they have the regular size patty, and then they have a little chunk of meat, extra piece of meat on top. And
Extra meat. That
it's
sounds
got
like
a little-
that kind of thing.
It's got a little some kind of dark sauce. I don't know what's in it, but it tastes really good.
The dark sauce.
The dark sauce,
Welcome to the dark sauce.
not like the magic sauce, which is what it takes to make sales on eBay.
No more plates. No more plates. That's not silver. That's so. Somebody's sending me pictures of silver plate, and they're like, "You got." I'm just like, no. And then she sends me pictures of plates. I'm like, okay, people, plate and silver plate is no good. Throw it in the trash. Save
All right,
yourself.
this is another cool mug. I like picking up mugs. They're just it's hard to walk by them at the price most of the time. A lot of them aren't fast movers, but that one's kind of neat.
I tell you what, Anthony, you're causing your brother to sin right now.
What are you doing over there?
Eating the blizzard.
I'm coveting your ice cream. Don't let my wife see it.
Oh, God.
She said
That
I
sounds
said ice
so
cream, and
good.
she's already.
That sounds so good right now.
Tell you what, if I'm ever in Missouri, I'm going to take your whole family out for ice cream.
Sweet. That's a safe bet because he don't plan on coming to Missouri.
What he's saying is you can go through the drive-thru at McDonald's and each get a 99-cent popcorn sundae. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I remember when Chick-fil-A first opened and they had they did soft serve. I don't know if they do soft serve now or not. I haven't ordered it. But you come in the cone, where they would stack up the soft serve ice cream. That's all.
Pains on it.
We have a DQ like literally walking from our house.
Wouldn't be ridiculous.
No, that would be dangerous. I'd be down there every day.
Hey, Pamela, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
Route 66.
Clean that up. I really don't want to clean it up.
I'm a bachelor for 24 hours.
I've got a question for you too, or anyone in the chat. I got a big window that's probably about 4 foot tall by every bit of 4 foot wide, and it's got the panes. It's got 3/6. It's a 9-pane window. What would if anyone knows? What do you think? What would you price that for?
Well, people that are going to buy it are going to buy it probably for the craft, and a lot of them do like the painting on those, right? Don't they?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let me see if I can get you guys over here and get an eyeball on this. I don't know if it's going to work. No, it's that one right there, but it's kind of off to the side.
It's not when you were cleaning it a minute ago.
But
The one they watched you clean it, didn't they?
yeah, there's the one I was cleaning earlier. If anyone was paying attention back then, that's big. It's beautiful too. It's clean, no cracks in the glass. The glazing on the backside though is all broke out. It'll need to be reglazed and touched up. Oh, I just thought somebody might know. Some of the stuff I have trouble pricing.
Pamela Drain in the chat says $50.
$50.
I mean, the only thing I've seen people do is paint them like that, and I don't know what those painted windows go for. If I had an idea of that would.
That sounds like a good price.
That's when you put $50 OBO or best offer.
Yeah, we're going. We just got some records in. We got the Beach Boys. Do 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 do. We got Peter Pan.
100.
We got
Peter Frampton.
Peter Frampton with a sexy chest. We've got the Soul Patrol. Soul Patrol.
That was Soul Train.
That's Soul Patrol. This is Super Hits of 1975, so that's got like all kinds of stuff on there.
You ought to crank that up. Put that on the record player and play it in the store.
Super Hits. Yeah, I've got a record player, but I don't know. That's cool. Smells a little musty, but that's normal. Super Hits of 1973. That's got Normal Feltz on there. We were just talking about him. Here's who is this? Donna Fargo. Just call me Angel of the Morning.
Is that what she sings?
Yep, Hotel California.
Yep. That's a good album.
And it's a gatefold, which is really cool. You can check out, but you can never leave.
Yep.
Has anyone heard from Derek? I don't know. Is something wrong with him? Lynn?
I think he's having an auction.
If it's a day that ends in Y and there's 2 dots in what time it is, a colon, then he's online. He's on YouTube doing something.
Yep.
He's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube.
I have not talked to him. Did he respond earlier when we were talking on Facebook?
I don't think so. I talked to him a little earlier, though. He was showing me some of the cool stuff that they picked up today.
I haven't talked to him today.
Here's Catman to Neil.
Nice.
Oh, Captain.
Derek was actually we were FaceTiming right when I picked up that lenticular, right, that sale.
That lenticular. What an that still kills me, the name of it.
What is a lenticular?
Rebecca said he's not there. Everybody's waiting.
Oh, he's not there for the.
Okay.
Wow.
Hopefully he's okay. What's a lenticular? Is anyone? I'm sure someone's messaged him.
Show your lenticular. I mean, your.
Wait. I don't know if I want to see it. You guys are tricking me.
You're trying to figure out how to.
Stupid.
No, this is a thing that doesn't get cancer that you might be confusing it with.
Did your customers hear that, John?
There's no one in the store. I try to behave when people are in the store. I mute it when people are in the store.
He's not picking up the phone either.
So you don't want to leave Craig on 24/7 unmuted?
Yeah, that's why I muted myself earlier, and then Craig was going on about something. I'm like, I better mute that.
Whoops.
The people that were in the store, though, they're pretty progressive. You ain't going to say much. They own the vape shop across the way, but they're pretty sweet people. I know my Jesus loves them.
Amen.
So do I.
What time was this auction supposed to start?
I could have sworn it was the same time as we went live.
I wonder if he forgot. Who was he? Was he having a guest on?
Here it is.
Oh,
yeah, Ricardo.
That's right. He was going to do it with Jordan, and Jordan had something come up.
I hope he's okay. Hopefully he ain't, he does have a lot of health conditions. So we'll just say a prayer for him and pray that everything's okay.
I just sent him a message. I'll let you know if I hear anything from Rebecca.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know why YouTube even offers.
Oh, 3 p.m. Central, he was going live. Okay. So
which is about 20 minutes ago. I don't know why YouTube even offers top chat. That is just a waste.
Yeah.
And the fact that it defaults.
I forgot those were already here, though.
I went months without even knowing that I was on top chat. So I can't imagine how many people just clicked off my video because I was ignoring them, not knowing that I wasn't on the live chat feature. I don't even know what I want to list now. Well, if it means anything, he was okay health-wise and everything, around noon, 12:30, whenever I spoke to him. So hopefully he's still okay.
Could have internet issues, possibly. I don't know.
I don't know. Could be on somebody else's channel. Oh, I know. Literally, if I can't find Derek, normally all I do is just go to YouTube, and then I go to subscriptions, and he's on one of said channels.
Yep.
You did Ash?
Like today's gonna be a steak day.
Okay. Would you have to turn the water on to do that, I guess? That shut off. It's already back off.
I had to get my fried lemon pie out. Got me hungry eating that ice cream.
Yeah. I think Pat started it with those cherries.
You guys are going to have to get you some to eat before you go to church. So you can get you some food if you're going to be there at 8:30 again.
I do need to start really getting hardcore with my diet. Though.
I was saying,
I got to drop some pounds. In my
you go to church and
I can stop by.
Sorry, Pam. I didn't mean to eat in front of everybody, but it was too good.
$1 and something for one of them.
I have a hard time getting food out of my hand.
You see that?
I've been very lucky my whole life. My metabolism just must be out the roof.
I don't know.
High school, I graduated high school weighing 135 pounds, soaking wet.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, metabolism or not, you can still get heart disease. So
Oh, I know.
be watching for that, bro.
I know.
You're the kind of guy that it sneaks up on because fat guys like me, I go to the doctor, so they catch that stuff.
Yeah.
We don't want Craigie Poo falling over with a cardio infarction or whatever they call them.
Yep.
I'd miss you. Don't tell nobody I said that, or I'll come to Alabama and spit in your oatmeal.
That's all right. It's pudding, not oatmeal.
Or whatever. They don't eat oatmeal in Alabama. Calabama, that'd be a good state. Let's move
We
on.
eat oatmeal, we eat grits. Anthony probably doesn't know what grits are, do you?
Oh, I love grits, man.
Have you ever eaten one grit?
Look at the size of Anthony. You tell me he don't know what a grit is.
Yeah, come on now.
That boy was raised on them. He had somebody in his family that loved him.
Yeah, for sure, Lynn. I should have eaten it when it was hot. It wasn't ever hot, but it was warm.
Beer.
I'm not looking forward to editing my video today. It's like a lot of clips.
Yeah. I already got today's video pretty much done. I haven't uploaded it or anything yet.
You had to put one out this morning early, didn't you?
I don't think so.
I thought so.
Maybe I accidentally put one out. I don't know. I normally just go through and schedule mine out in advance. So I try to work a little bit ahead since I'm trying to do every day.
No, you definitely got to do that.
I want to make sure I don't fall behind.
Don't get left behind. Yeah, I think I'm going to break mine up into a couple of videos. So.
I've been doing that lately with when I go yard selling. Like I'll do the haul in a separate video, just so it's not as long. There was a while there I was doing like hour-long videos,
Right.
and I know I don't mind watching a video that's like an hour long, but I know a lot of people don't have enough time to sit there and watch something that's an hour long.
Unless there's people that are just have it turned on in the background and working and listening. And
That's true.
yeah, I've tried to stay. I think we've talked before. I've tried to stay in that 12 to 17 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it like under 20 minutes if I can help it.
Yeah,
20 to 30 minutes at the most. But I'm sure I'll still have some just because I won't feel like breaking it into multiple videos.
Yeah. I don't do crazy editing either. You know,
I don't either.
Picture-in-picture stuff, a title, or something like that. I'm just not into the craziness. Number one, I don't know how.
You know what I mean? With YouTube's taken away a lot of time from listing and eBay and stuff. So like I'm trying to not give up too much time.
Yeah.
To eBay, or to YouTube, if possible.
Well, you got to think what kind of money what kind of money in return are you going to get for your time?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm paying for YouTube, so
right. But at some point you will.
I guess
it will definitely eat up some time. Number one, like I said earlier, number one, I don't know how to do some of the stuff. Number two, I'm just not creative enough to do.
Yeah.
The creative side of my brain does not work at all. Yep. So I just took our Friday show and took the title forward to Monday. So we'll just reuse that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think that'll be a fun show.
Yeah, I had a couple people message me, ask me about if there was a show. I honestly hadn't had a chance to get back to anybody.
I put a message out on my community tab. That's all I did.
Oh, did you?
Huh?
That's cool.
Yeah, I did that on Friday. I hope everybody saw it and we didn't have a bunch of people waiting.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I really didn't look either, to be honest.
If you didn't look, you guaranteed you wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was out of it pretty much all day yesterday.
I bet. Everything went well.
Yeah, everything went really well.
That's good.
Still like extra sore from it, but I'll be okay. That was one of the reasons I slept in and didn't get up. Started hitting sales at 7 a.m. this morning. I just needed to rest because I didn't sleep well last night either.
Got some neighbors that are that just jumped on a plane in Birmingham, headed to Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, I think I told you before. I've got two separate families that are both from Pittsburgh in my neighborhood, which is just not common down here.
Yeah, it's hard to catch up, Pamela. I know what you mean.
There's so much out there to watch, you know.
Yep. I'm behind on a lot of stuff too.
Yes, they are. I miss them. They're diehard. One of them is a really diehard hockey fan. We've got the closest hockey that we have here that's professional level is in Nashville, the Predators. And I think he drove up there, drove up to Nashville and watched the Predators game. The Preds. The Pens. Sorry. I'm not a hockey fan. I've been to one or two hockey games. We had minor league hockey here. The Bulls, the Birmingham Bulls for a number of years. It was a lot of fun. It's just a hard game for me to get into. I mean, I went when my daughter was probably 18 months old or less. She was still the age where you're carrying around. Probably not 18 months. She was probably 6 months. The one with, heck, I don't remember the one where you're still carrying around in the seat, and we had gotten free tickets from work, and we showed up, and the seats we got were like right up against the glass, down close to the ice.
Oh, that's cool.
First time I'd ever been to. I love watching the game. I didn't understand all the rules, the icing and the checking, and the this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what to expect. We were just watching it and having a good time. And one team scored, and the dang horn went off, and everybody went crazy. And this is just in a little small arena.
Yeah.
And all that sound hit that glass right in front of us.
Yeah.
And bounced right back. And my daughter went crazy crying. I'm like, we're out of here. I'm not going to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours, however long almost at a hockey match, a hockey game lasts, with her crying all the time. It was fun to watch, though. I think I would go back just to watch people get in fights.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never understood the rules or anything.
Yeah, I find it's harder in areas that don't have professional teams for people to like really get into sports like that. Like I know in Pittsburgh, like there's not a very big, like NBA fan following because we don't have a team.
Right. We don't have anything. We've got a minor league baseball team here. It's the minor leagues. We've got 2 and 3 in the state of Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 4. We have one in Mobile. They are the farm. The one in Birmingham is a farm team of the White Sox. The one in Montgomery is the farm team of the Tampa Bay Rays. That's really about it. We had some I don't even want to say minor league basketball. It was just some offshoot, low budget, semi-pro professional league.
Yeah.
Semi-pro professional. That makes sense. But it's hard. I mean, Atlanta and Nashville are our 2 closest good-sized professional sports cities,
Like my wife's trying to work out another local deal.
Uh-oh.
She's on her hustle. I wish I could get her to do this for stuff that wasn't Disney related.
Get to work. I had my son with me today. I have him. I mean, he's with us all the time. We all live in the same house. I want it to be taken that way. But he usually doesn't have any desire to go out to yard sales. And my wife is up at her mom's house, and the rest of my family besides me took off. But I had to drop my daughter off at school at work, and then he went with me. And he started, it's kind of fun because he starts picking stuff up. He's like, "Should we get this?" I mean, he's learning things, which is cool. But he saw one of the little small TVs. You know, people are selling the little smaller TVs with like the DVD and VHS and all that in them.
Yeah.
He's like, "Is this the one we had? Should we get this?" Well, if it had a VHS or a DVD player, we'd probably consider it. But it's kind of neat. I never thought he would be into it. I need to go check Facebook. I had to look to see if anything was out in the marketplace.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to check out too. My wife's going to go meet these people that have these Disney globes. They had a indoor flea market today, or yard sale or something like that. And I'm sure that there's other leftovers that I can probably snag for the store.
I did okay with a couple of. I don't think I paid much for them. I've had them for a long time. Is it the Seven Dwarves? They weren't about this big, but they were a collectible numbered figure. Had a good sized base. I don't remember what they were made out of, but I had all 7 of the dwarves. I think I'm down to 2 of them. Paid like $5 for all of them. I get like $18, $19 a piece on them.
Nice. Yeah, Ashley's goal right now is we're starting to look at other houses because I want something with a finished basement.
Right.
So I'll have, better security of like, if it rains, I won't get nothing ruined down here or whatnot. And she wants a house that she can have a separate room just for her Disney collectibles.
Yeah. Lynn asking about my son. He will be 10/8/07. It will be 12 in October. So I've got, let me think, 92. Golly, my oldest will be 27. She'll be 27 in August. My middle one will be 22 in August. And then I've got Matthew, who will be 12 in October. But yeah, you can't go wrong with picking up Disney stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a following.
Yep.
I didn't have any internet at one of the sales I went to today, so I had to kind of, not that I'm out there comping everything,
Mm-hmm.
It just, the higher the price, the higher the buy-in price on something, the more, I think we talked about it the other day, the higher the chance I'm going to try and comp it before I buy it.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So it's more of a calculated risk, and I bought one thing and it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I only paid a quarter for it, so it wasn't like it was a big deal, but more like a $7 or $8 item.
That's cool. Pamela went to a yard sale yesterday. Our best find was a little box full of old coins for $8.
Wow. Still worth over $250.
Yep. That's awesome. That's really
Don't get sucked into foreign coins. They're typically, I don't want to say all of them, but typically there's not a lot of value in foreign coins. My wife's real dad died in Vietnam. Her mother remarried, and when her real dad's parents died, they went over there to clean out the house. I found a little box. It was like a little jewelry box, not like an ornate one, just like you get a small pair of earrings in at the department store kind of box.
Yeah.
We were going to do some drawers, and I opened it up and had some bills and some coins that were all foreign. Well, he was in, like I said, he was in the Army, I believe. He was in Vietnam. And he had collected stuff all around the places that he had traveled to. Like, this is cool, because it was back from that age.
Yeah.
But this is cool. It's got to be some kind of value. And this was, golly, this has been years ago. It wasn't a lot of stuff online. It was, so pretty much just like sports cards back a lot of times, you bought a price guide, a book to look it up. I'm like, I'll go get a coin book and see what some of this stuff's worth. It was fun to try and classify them and look them up. And I spent more buying the book than all the coins were worth.
Oh, that sucks.
But it was fun. It was fun to sit down and mess with them. And
yeah, I'm sure.
And I don't know if that's the case with all foreign coins, but most of the United States, oh, for sure, yeah. Anything that's older in the United States, a lot of times you've got like the silver dollars, the silver dimes, pennies, whatever. There's a lot of silver content in some of the older stuff. I just got a very, very high high level understanding of coins in general. So high that I would have to look up about anything I picked up.
Yeah. So did anybody hear from Derek yet? Any news on that front?
I haven't. The last thing I saw was when we were messaging. Yeah, when back then it was, encyclopedias or microfiche at the library. There was no internet.
Yeah, back then it was. That was me. That was me trying to go through YouTube to see if I could find Derek, and I accidentally clicked on our video.
Yeah, the last message I see in that group, unless you talked to him after that, was about 10:30 when he said he could help.
Yeah.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, me too. I'll have to give him a call later. I know it's not like him to not be on YouTube, especially if he had a show scheduled.
I wonder if his wife is on Facebook or anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Pamela. I don't know what's going on with Derek.
I just added his son's name's Adam, right?
Yeah.
I just added his son.
Kyle.
Debbie does sales. It's in the chat a lot.
Yeah.
She fell and broke her arm today.
Oh, jeez. I'll definitely be keeping an prayer.
I think she said she broke both of her bones, both whatever the two bones are in your arm, and messed up her wrist pretty bad.
How'd she do that? Was she yard selling?
No, I think she said she was walking back in the kitchen and forgot that the floor was wet or something and slipped and either tried to catch herself or hit her arm on the door jamb or something.
Wow.
She sent a picture and it didn't look. I mean, it didn't look gross or that. It just looked like you could tell that it had a little bend to it. Yeah. I broke my arm when I was in first grade. I broke my arm and I broke my collarbone in high school. That's the only two bones I've ever.
Yeah, I've broken a lot of bones. I don't know that I ever broke my arm though. I've had a torn rotator cuff, torn labrum. That's
Wow.
Broke my fingers, broke my hand once, but I don't think my arm ever.
I believe I was in first grade. I was at a friend's house. I was in first grade, like in the early 70s, 73, 74.
Mm-hmm.
No, 74, 75, I guess it was. And we were up washing the car for his mom. They'd been over there all day hanging out with friends and playing. And for some reason, we decided to put on bathing suits to go outside and wash the car for their mom. Well, their driveway had, instead of being just a slab of concrete, it was a slab and it had a little lip that rolled up like a half pipe.
Yeah.
And some reason I decided to get up on the hood and scrub the hood, and somebody sprayed water up under me. And I slipped and fell off the car, and my arm hit the top of that. Ooh, it hurt. It was no fun.
That's a shame, man.
And then I broke my collarbone playing football in high school, my 9th grade year.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like a football injury.
Yep. But that happens when I was probably 5'8", 5'9", 135 pounds playing football.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Has the weather been pretty nice up your way?
Yeah, it's been like in the mid 80s and sunny.
That's nice. I got out this morning. What time was it? She had to be at work at 10. I left the house about 7:45 this morning, and it was 71, 72 degrees. I was like, if it'll stay like this, and right now it's sunny, but it's kind of overcast.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I got out and played pickleball a little bit this morning after I hit a couple of sales.
How'd you do?
I did okay. We had a smaller group that was out there. You can play singles, but you typically play it in doubles. A lot of people, when there's a crowd,
Yeah.
And the location I played at, which is the closest one to my house, is they've got a good number of tennis courts, but they've got a pad where they built two permanent courts. I played last night for about an hour and played singles. Singles will wear you out. It's like playing singles tennis, just a lot of running.
Yeah.
And then we played a good night. I played for about an hour today because I needed to go pick up my daughter from work, and did pretty well. It's a fun game. It's very addictive. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. We used to play a lot with men's recovery home. I used to help manage.
Yep. I learned to play at our church. Had a group come in, kind of organized it, and we've got our church is on one side of the main road. It's not an interstate. It's just a good little size highway, and we bought a skating rink across the street and made it our annex, is what they call it. And they built out classrooms. They got a big gym, or not really a gym because it's got that industrial style apartment built in.
We ever find out what happened to Derek?
I don't think anybody's heard anything.
No, not yet. We're still trying to figure it out. Pamela just said that she just took a fall a week ago, tore ligaments from her calf to her foot. Walk around.
I think that they'll be okay.
4 weeks. Sorry to hear that, Pamela. I'll definitely be praying for you.
I wouldn't worry about pricing them today because it's almost 4 o'clock. Oh, you're looking, okay.
And the worst thing about trying to get in touch with Derek is nobody lives anywhere remotely close to him.
Yeah.
He lives in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Hopefully he's okay. He worries me.
I'll say a quick prayer for him. Say one for Debbie, and I'll say one for Pamela too.
That'd be good.
Lord, right now I just come before you, God, and I just ask that Derek would be okay, Lord, that you would have a hedge of protection around him, Lord. I just ask, Lord God, that if there is something going on, that you would just keep his family in peace, Lord God, and that your grace would be poured out upon them. And God, I just ask right now, Lord, that even if something did happen, Lord God, I just ask that you would preserve his life, Lord God, that no weapon formed against him would prosper, Lord God. And I just pray, Lord God, that you would just make a way in that situation, no matter what it is. God, I just even pray by the time I'm done praying that he would pop online and he'd be okay. But Lord, I also want to lift up Debbie to you, God, and I just ask that you would give her grace and that you would heal her arm, Lord God, as it's broken, as she's in pain. So, Lord, I just ask that you would give her grace too right now for her injury. And I just ask that she'd have a quick recovery time. And I want to pray for Pamela, Lord God, who also has an injury and she's going to be walking around in a splint for weeks. God, I just ask that she'd have an expedient recovery, Lord God, and that she would just feel your peace, your grace, your love all around her. And I ask that you would just continue, Lord God, to just show your love to her. And I ask that she would receive your healing in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, hopefully it is just tech issues.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this before, Anthony, and I mean it. That's been really cool. So you're not afraid just to stop and pray.
Well, I'm gonna hop out of here. I got to do a little bit of filming for my YouTube channel. I got to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I've changed the store around a lot since I made a video. So I appreciate you, Anthony. I love you, brother. And hey, Craig, don't stroke out on me because you're skinny and you think you can eat whatever you want. Okay, I miss you. Okay, I miss you, Craig. You guys have a good day.
See you,
All right, John. See ya. Yeah, so we're we might as well just call it now at this point anyway. We're getting close to the 2-hour mark. I'm going to see if I can get a hold of Derek, and if I can, I'll see if I can get a hold of his family to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, if you hear something, message me. Let me know.
I will. I'll definitely let you know. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone being here, and I hope you guys have a good weekend.